Hey everybody, this is the Starly only run of Pokemon Pearl. I'll be hosting you. My name is Dete. Not my real name, but username, whatever.
When I first began this YouTube adventure, I was 14. I was a freshman in high school without much direction beyond get good grades. My days consisted of going to class, reading latest manga scanlations at lunch with my friends, and playing flute in the school band. In retrospect, I can trace everything back to band. One day, our band director gave us each a small lapel microphone and had us install a piece of music practice software on our laptops. The theory was that we could play into our computers and have the program tell us when we made mistakes. I never used that program, I don't think anyone did, but I did use the microphone. Around that time, Maryland was producing a video series he called Maryland's Pokemon Diamond Adventure. It was a Let's Play, although I'm not sure he ever identified it as such. I saw this series, looked at my microphone, and thought to myself, I could do that. I also found a handful of videos by a user going by Mikkel Demi. They had completed a Wurmple-only challenge of Pokemon Sapphire. It seemed neat. I grabbed the idea and ran with it. And thus, I started my own only run series. I played with my mic, played with various screen recording programs, and eventually created a Turtwig only run. Well, I started one. The recordings didn't quite work, and then I accidentally let it evolve into Groddle around the Valley Windworks, so I restarted, messed with my setup a bit more, and eventually created the Starly only run. First uploaded to YouTube on February 9th, 2008. If you watch one of those old videos, you'll notice a few things. My utter lack of confidence behind the mic, the obnoxious watermark from my screen recording software, the occasional shrieks from the banshees living in my computer.
As the title says, this is going to be
These videos are, quite frankly, garbage. But they were also fun to make, so I kept making them. And when that series was over, I made another, and then another partway through that one, and on it went. I'm not going to recap every twist and turn of my YouTube tenure. The highlights: my account was suspended in the Great Purge of the summer of 2010, a widespread abuse of YouTube's reporting system that eventually led to partnership becoming formally available to video game channels. My views never recovered. Due to my frivolous use of copyrighted music early in my career, I switched to another channel to become a YouTube partner. My views never recovered from that either. I went on hiatus midway through college due to workload and emotional issues. My views definitely never recovered from that. But there were positives as well. I'm still proud of my Pokemon Black and White series, which remains my most technically ambitious. I spent the entirety of my Metroid Prime 2 series pretending I had actually played the game before. I collaborated with the likes of Chocobos, Entom, and Ninterd. I spent literally 5 years creating my Leaf Green vs. Blue series. Every series that I created was, in some way, an experiment. It pushed me to do something new, to try something different. And even though not all of those experiments were successful, I think they were all useful. But what happened to that soft-spoken freshman from 2008? That long-haired nerd who played in band? I kept playing flute. Didn't improve much, but kept it going all through college. I joined theater, first an improv group and then actual plays. I discovered that I genuinely enjoy running, eventually running half marathons and coaching my friends to do the same. I graduated high school with high honors and moved to Portland for college. I majored in English literature, writing my senior thesis about postmodernism and gender in Back to the Future. I went straight to graduate school after that, earned a master's in teaching, which after some time brought me right back where I started, the high school classroom.
Alright, see you next time.